Yes, very good morning, everyone. Let's get started. So, what are we discussing in yesterday's session? So, before I take a recap, I just wanted to confirm, everyone, my voice is audible and my screen is visible. Yes, yes, guys, it's visible. Okay, thank you. So let us understand what is a day one recap. Okay, what have we discussed day one? First thing we discussed what is data analysis, how we perform data analysis, when step by step we discussed, right? And why we have to opt for this data analysis. Then again, we discussed what are the modules, job opportunities, job opportunities, what are the modules, what are the job opportunities, entire learning process flow, course duration, class timings. I'll just write down here 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. Then again, your what you called advantages why you have to join the course. So this is what we have discussed. This is what we have discussed. Correct. Now tell me any doubts on this point. Abdul, Abinash, Anvesh, Ahmad, Naveen. Any doubts on this recap? Anything you wanted to speak? We are clear. Can we go with today's session? Yes. Abhinash, are you a new joinee? Abhinash, are you a new joinee? Okay. Naveen, Ahmad, Abdul, Anvesh, any doubts, please? No doubts. Are we good to go? Perfect. So now, guys, we are supposed to understand what are we learning. That is more important, right? We are supposed to understand what are we learning. So we are going to discuss agenda, which means your entire syllabus, what we are going to do in our next classes, right? So today we are going to discuss this. Along with that, we are going to discuss something from Power BI. The most important part is Power BI components. Okay, so this is what we are going to discuss. Okay, data analyst is a person who perform data analysis. Data analyst is a person who perform data analysis. So both are different. Data analyst is a person, data analysis is a subject. Okay, Abhinash? Fine. So let me share the syllabus. One second. Just a minute, guys. Okay, here you go. We have a syllabus. Yes, Anvesh. I believe you attended yesterday's session. I have said the job opportunities you're eligible for, like data analyst, business analyst, Power BI developer, okay, and SQL developer, MIS analyst. Five things. Yesterday we discussed, right? Anvesh, do you remember? So you're eligible for five different job roles. Okay. MIS analyst is nothing but if you complete the role, entire subject in Excel, a basic Excel to the advanced Excel, then you can go and become a MIS analyst. So basically, I believe yesterday Excel is open. So yes, this is what we have discussed. So one more time for the people who is having doubt, if you complete advanced Excel, if you complete advanced Excel, you can go and apply as a MIS analyst. If you complete MySQL, you can go and apply as a SQL developer. If you complete Power BI, you can go and apply as a Power BI developer, but along with also SQL. And if you complete all of the modules, you can go and apply as a data analyst, business analyst, right? This is something yesterday we have discussed. Clear, Anvesh? Any doubts, Anvesh? Can we quick?
Ma'am,
You're
yes, ma'am.
clear. Okay. So guys, I will be discussing syllabus now. I will be discussing syllabus now. After discussing syllabus, I'll give you time. As many questions you want, you guys can go and ask today. As many questions you want, you guys go and ask today. Okay. So maybe at the end, we are going to do this. So let me share my screen one more time. Um, Yes. So the most important part, because you guys should understand what you're going to learn. Like, most of the students even compare the syllabus and they join the course. So that is why we are very much transparently telling what are we going to teach you in next few classes. I mean, in this entire course. Okay. So these are the topics will be covered. So first thing is your advanced Excel. Okay, now guys, I just want who will be teaching the entire course? Yes, I am the alone. No, I am the alone. Alone instructor for SQL, for Python, for SQL, sorry, again, advanced Excel and your Power BI. Okay, okay, Abdul. Yes. So that's why I'm taking the demo, right? I'm alone going to take care of everything, handle everything. Okay. So now, guys, what it does means we all know few things, right? Anywhere you go, any institute you go, any trainer you go, everyone will say we are going to cover from basic to advanced level. Basic to advanced level, like scratch to advanced level. This is what we are keep on hearing. Yes, the content is here only. I'm going to share this content with you. Okay, the content is here only. Alekia, I didn't started anything. Alekia, I believe you joined little bit later. We are just starting. I'm going to tell you everything, each and every point in this syllabus. Okay, and end of the session, I'll share you the content as well in the chat box. Okay, so wherever you go, what would be the thing like everywhere they'll say it's a basic to advanced level we are teaching. Correct. Now you guys have to understand what is basic and what is advanced level. So people might think, okay, this is a base. They go with a topic. Okay, this is a basic and this is advanced. They go with a topic, but it's not like that. How the things are getting divided between basic and advanced means. Let me explain you one thing. Any even if you go in your personal life also, whenever you face any problem, every problem will have two solutions. Every problem will have two solutions. One can be your temporary solution and another can be permanent solution. One can be temporary solution and another one can be your permanent solution. Now, what is this um uh temporary and permanent solution? If you have faced this, any temporary solution, no, it will be easy to do. Yes or no? You have a problem, it has a solution very quickly you can do, but it's a temporary. But any permanent solution, no, it can be compared to this one, it is tough or hard to do. In the same way, in our Excel functions, let it be SQL, Power BI, anything, if you are going to face any business scenarios, so now we are here, yesterday we learned, we are here to solve the business problems. So whenever we data analyst giving a solution to the business, there we can give two kind of solutions. One can be your basic, which is known as temporary, and that can also call as a static solution. And another one is your advanced, which is known as your dynamic solutions. Okay, dynamic. Now, what is static? What is dynamic? Have you ever heard about it? Yes, guys, what is static and what is dynamic? Someone can answer me this? If you're not aware of it, you guys can even do a Google and you can answer. No problem.
Okay, I'd
See,
like to try here. Dynamic could be something which is instant or something, and static is quite constant. Could be.
static is constant. What is dynamic?
Something we are getting into, like suddenly we are getting any kind of solution or instant solution, like that. Could be. I might not.
So when you say static is constant, that was a good answer. So dynamic can be opposite to it, right? Yes or no? Dynamic will be opposite to it. So dynamically, the solutions can keep on changing as per the user requirement. We can say that. We can say that. Yes, Alekia?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, Abhinash is saying static means fixed or stationary. Very good. While dynamic means energetic or capable of change. See, it has a capability of giving answers dynamically. So, static, which is will give you one-time solution. I'll write T here. T means temporary solution, one time solution. Even again, when problem occurs, again, when a problem occurs, again, a human intervention is needed. Means again, we have to go and solve it. There are some problems in our life also, right? Again, we have to go and solve it. But in advance, it's not like that. We are going to give a sorry, static is not one time solution. It's not one time solution, but advanced is one time solution. Here, it's a permanent solution. Human intervention is not needed. See, you have a one problem using basic formulas, you solve it, but again, keep on, you have to solve it. You have same problem, but using advanced formulas, you are solving it. So again, you don't have to think about that problem because once solved, it's solved. So that is known as your dynamic formulas, and this is known as your static. Understood the difference between basic and advanced? Because you guys might heard even some advertisements when you go to YouTube channels, whenever you might have seen data, we are going to teach you data analysis at the rate of 199, people will say in YouTube at the rate of 7 rupees, 9 rupees. We have heard this, and they will mention we are going to teach from scratch level to advanced level. This word we were using, scratch basics to advanced level. So that's what it means. Static, okay, which is like temporary solution. Again, a human intervention is needed. Advanced, which is dynamic, human intervention is not needed. So this is one logic, this is one point you have to keep in your mind, like whenever we are going through this Excel formulas, Power BI, so for DAX or whatever it is, every time it will have two kinds of solutions. So I am going to teach you in that manner. Okay, so first let's begin with Excel. In Excel, no, we were seeing this from our school days, right? From our school days, we at least know how Excel looks like. Maybe we don't know SQL, Power BI till we are into college, or maybe till we are till you guys join this course, until tomorrow maybe when I download, then you few might go will see the interface of it. But Excel is not like that. It's there from our school days. It's a traditional method which is there from olden days, correct? From our 90s, right? So in Excel, first few days, maybe hardly 5 days, first 1 week, everything is basic, but smart solutions I'm going to teach you. Basic smart solution. Maybe I'll take one practical at the end of the sessions. Okay, so we'll be starting very basic like this. We are going to introduce what it is, even small things like what is a row, column, making you understand the interface, and some advanced formulas like fill series, flash fill, which is not written here, go to special, copy paste special, go to special we are going to teach you, flash fill we are going to teach you, see, control enter, this is also this is only known as flash fill. So all these basics we are going to teach you to in a week. Here itself comes one more thing, um, um, which is known as the features of Excel. Okay, see, this is also features of Excel. Here, till this much, we are not going to introduce a formula. So, formula in Excel is different, which will give you dynamic answer. But this shortcut keys or the features of the Excel or the procedures, whatever you call, will give you static results and easy to remember. So, like so advanced sort, filter, control T, remove duplicates. All these are nothing but it is just like how can you go navigate through the Excel and how can you solve this a problem, right? So it's easy to understand. Just like when you buy your Android mobile, how do you search the features of the mobile? In the same way, you're searching the features of the Excel and you're answering the business problems. And most advanced shortcut keys like control T, control enter, flash fill, control, go to special, control G. All this also I am going to teach you. Okay, which will answer you at advanced level, but a static result. So this is what going to happen our first week. Clear? Just in a week, we are going to complete all basics. But those basics are something we are supposed to, again, human intervention is needed. Okay? But we have to learn. So sometimes what happens, your manager will say, I'm going to use this one time. This sheet I'm going to use one time. Can you quickly do it and give me? Then those times you don't have to, give stress to your brain and think about how do I write a formula, and you don't have to do. Just write one shortcut key and give it. It will fill up the data. You give to your manager is happy, you are happy, right? So that's how even basics are important in our life. Then comes your formulas. Before we introduce the formulas, we are going to teach you these things like what is absolute, what is relative, what is mixed. And I say these three things, no, cell referencing is the most important part in Excel. So as soon as my basics gets over, I'll keep introducing this absolute, relative, mixed. And trust me, guys, if you don't understand this cell referencing, you cannot write any formula in Excel. That's true. Even you know how to write a formula, but you don't know how to freeze it. When I say you don't know how to use the cell referencing, you cannot solve the business problems. So this session is very much important. I always see full attendance and I'll start this session, and it's a more important point. So once we complete this cell referencing, then we are getting into functions. So first we get into arithmetic functions, like you guys might have heard about some average like that. That much you guys might have. But here we have something called sum if s, dsum, count if s, count a, average if s, max if. Okay, here only few formulas are visible to your eye, but I'm going to teach you more than what it is written here. I'm sure I'm going to teach you what it is more than what it is written here. Minifs, okay, some arithmetical functions we are getting into it, followed by logical functions. So like what is your if, and which will give you a boolean values like and, or, ifs, not, if, if error, something like that we are going to teach you. Then getting into lookups. Can you see how many lookups are there? Maybe everyone, like, even when I didn't study anything, we used to think, okay, if we know VLOOKUP, we know advanced thing. See, in interview also, those days, traditional days, they ask if you know VLOOKUP, I'm going to hire you. We feel like VLOOKUP is something special, but guys, now VLOOKUP become a basic. Yes, a simple VLOOKUP become a basic. We have this many lookups. And all alone VLOOKUP will not help. Along with VLOOKUP, you're supposed to do a combination like VLOOKUP with match, VLOOKUP with if error, VLOOKUP trim, VLOOKUP wildcard characters. I would like to show you because one of the batch I was covering VLOOKUP only. This is the day 10. I just wanted to show you how I am going to maintain the data sets, like data. In Excel, it's already open, ready open. So that is why I'm teaching you. See, this, you can see this is day 10 file, which is talking about the most popular formula called VLOOKUP. So from those days, it is coming. If you know VLOOKUP, we'll hire. MIS analysts also need a VLOOKUP. Okay. So I am not going to teach you this is VLOOKUP, this is the solution, and we are done, and let's get into another topic. No, I'm not going to teach that method. So, in what method I'm going to teach you is with different combinations, with different examples, like trying to give you, solutions to multiple business problems using one function. Okay, now see, before I get into VLOOKUP, I'll teach you what is match. Okay, right now I'm not teaching you practically, but I'm just saying what all I can teach you. Okay, what is match? Okay, then what is VLOOKUP basic? You can see an example. Then how can you combine? So first I teach you match, VLOOKUP, and how can you combine both of them and get a dynamic answer here? VLOOKUP with a match. Okay, then some space given for a practice. Again, how can we do VLOOKUP? See, trim is a text function. Trim is a text function I'm including here. So just see guys, VLOOKUP match is a lookup functions. Trim is a text function. If error is a logical function. So I'm combining text function, lookup function and logical functions together with this three, how I'm going to get an answer. With this three, how I'm going to get an answer. Okay, then you have your like nested VLOOKUPs, like how can you pull data from multiple tables? Nested VLOOKUP, right? You have two VLOOKUPs, two tables are there. How can you put one VLOOKUP inside another VLOOKUP? This is one more example. Okay, and there is some restriction, you cannot pull data from left side. Even limitations I'm going to explain. And wildcard characters, it might be new to you, but how can we combine? Again here concatenate is a text function. Concatenate I'm using, wildcard characters I'm using VLOOKUP, and I'm getting some dynamic answers. So like this, multiple things I'm going to explain only with one formula. Okay, see this book, Excel book is only for VLOOKUP. Done. This explanation will be done in the classwork, and you were given data like this. You have a small data set like this, and you were also given what is VLOOKUP, like some kind of a notes, its definition, its syntax, and even feature of it is it's not case sensitive. And we are also going to tell you what is a disadvantage. Now there is a disadvantage, like you cannot extract the data from left side. Then what is the advantage? What is the advantage? Like how see, this is a disadvantage, right? This is a limitation. Then how can you actually solve this limitation? To solve this limitation, we are going to use index and match. Index and match means one disadvantage I'll tell you. to overcome this disadvantage. See, VLOOKUP is a beautiful formula, but there is some restriction. Even to remove this restriction, what is the next level? So the next level we use here is index match. If you know index match, trust me, you don't have to think about VLOOKUP. And again, there is some updated formula is there XLOOKUP. If you know this advanced, so we are not going to compromise on the traditional formulas, which is coming from olden days. We'll tell you that. And there is some disadvantage of this. Let me go and introduce another formula. Okay, more advanced than this pivot. More than pivot, power pivot. Like that, step by step, every day we are going to upgrade ourselves. I'll make you feel how the things are getting updated. So we are going to just like, in our childhood, we used to start A, B, C, D. Right. After that, we'll get into words, apple, ant, ball. Then you will get into sentences. Then we'll get into phrases, paragraphs, like that. In the same manner, I'm going to teach you. Okay. And you have something called VLOOKUP with tricks. This is also I'm going to give you homework. Okay. Again, nested VLOOKUP. You have four tables here. How do you actually combine this four tables data and get the output? This is a nested VLOOKUP concept. Even what is nested VLOOKUP definition is here. Okay, so this is how I am going to just one sheet I have explained, but we have many files like this, and trust me, each and every file you have multiple examples to do. It's not like just understanding definition, one solution and leaving. No, whatever we are learning perfectly. Am I clear so far? Anything to say? Am I clear so far? Concentrating? Abdul, Abinash, Alekia, Anvesh, Ahmad, Venkatesh. Are we good? Okay, I got one yes. What about others? Alekia, Anvesh. Yeah, only two people said yes. Okay, so going back. After lookups, we are going to learn some advanced functions, okay? Some the different combinations. Then your date functions. Date, these are the date functions. How do you handle your date? Something, here it is data diff, year, month, date, weekday, week number, network days. Something is not covered here, but we are going to cover those things. Then text functions, like, upper, lower, proper, left, right, all these functions. Then how do you, this is something we have already covered. Then we'll get into data visualizations. In data visualizations also, we are going to understand the formatting, like, data bars, custom formatting, bars, column lines, everything we are going to understand. Then we are getting into pivots, right? Three different things, like, how do you do normal pivot? After that, power pivot, which is useful for, data modeling. Then your power query, which is useful for data cleaning. So like that, we are going to understand about this. In dashboards, how do you prepare a dashboards? In Power Query, few basic cleanings we are going to learn. Okay, this is what we are going to learn in Excel. This is what we are going to learn in Excel. Okay, yes. Now, before I get into SQL, if time is not sufficient, I can take SQL tomorrow also. Let me get into Power BI. After Excel, let me talk about Power BI. Now, in Power BI, guys, in Power BI, what I want to say is, if I go and just read it out, you will not understand. So basically, let me first talk about components. Let me first talk about components, and then let's get started and understand the syllabus. Okay. So I'm going back to my Excel sheet. So I just wanted to ask you some, from yesterday's session, we are doing some steps in data analysis, right? How many steps are there? 6 steps, correct? Who is going to who is going to recollect, take a recap of those 6 steps? What is my first step from yesterday's session? Okay, maybe I'll give my first step. Remaining, I'm expecting you from you guys. Collection of data. First thing, we do is, in order to meet the business requirement, we do collection of data. Then what? After collecting data, what are we going to do?
Cleaning of data.
Yes, transformation of data. Very good, Venkatesh. I think you didn't attended yesterday's session. Have you gone through the recording?
Yeah, ma'am.
Very good. After transformation of data, then what?
Understand the business.
Okay, first we understand the business requirement, we collect data, clean data, then what? Alekia, can I expect answer from you? Anvesh,
Prepare
these two
reports.
guys. Mm-hmm. What it is? So whatever points you remember, tell me, guys. It's not in a sequence only. If you remember fifth point, tell me. If you remember fourth point, tell me. But you would have remembered something, right? It's only yesterday session, right?
Yeah,
Um,
first collect the data, ma'am, then cleaning the data, then apply some statistical methods.
mm-hmm. Then,
Then prepare the report, and last we understand what is the losses and what are the profits based on the question.
okay, you just said it. Very good. But I wanted a points which I said yesterday. The points, you know.
Okay.
Modeling
Oh,
of data.
what it is, Anvesh?
Modeling of data.
Perfect. It's data modeling. Then what? What it is, guys? So if you have concentrated demo session, no, that is more important, right? First day demo is really important. Of course, every day demo is important, but first day is something you're understanding what is data analysis and why you have to go for it. Correct. Yeah. Anvesh, can I expect from you? Anvesh. Okay, you only said now, right? Rahman, Ahmad, Alikya. Any point you didn't remember, guys? Not concentrating? Ahmad? Okay. I'll write, maybe try to understand, analyzing. So someone answered. Oh, very good, Abhinash. So I think you also gone through the recording. That is good. Okay, Ahmed. No problem. No problem. That's fine. It's a day when it's not necessary to remember. But if you remember, it makes me feel happy. That's all. Okay. Then it's a visualization publishing. Okay. I have written everything. At least tell me, you guys are able to recollect now? Yes, interpret the results is the right answer. But after interpreting the results, business is going to take a decisions. Okay. Now tell me, we are able to recollect this now. Ahmed, you recollected now after I have written. Sometimes it happens, no? Recollected. Ahmed, Alekia, Anvesh, Ahmed. Abhinash, Venkatesh. Are we good? Okay, so guys, once again, please go through this demo in demo. No, just go through these points. Why am I saying we are going to do this in our sessions? We are going to start our data. We are going to take a raw data. First of all, in our practical sessions from when the classes get started, we're going to take some raw data and from that raw data, as per the requirement, we are going to collect the data. Then we get into cleaning the data. After cleaning, we build a model, which means building a relationship between multiple tables. After building a model, we are going to analyze. Analyze means at analyze stage, we are going to give output to the business requirement. Now, whatever the output you got, that particular output, you are going to put it in a visual, like your dashboard. Once you put it in a visual, we are going to publish it that to your end users. Okay, so one line I told you, and very much clearly and cleanly I explained yesterday session. So please go through the recording. The recordings will be there with you, right? Please go through it. Now let's go and understand Power BI components. let's go and understand Power BI components, what I'm going to teach you. Okay. Okay, fine. So one thing I wanted to say, there are two interfaces. Means once you join, there are two interfaces you're going to deal with. One is Power BI desktop and another one is Power BI services. One is Power BI desktop and another one is your Power BI services. Two components, two interfaces. These are nothing but two interfaces we are going to deal with. These two things, desktop and services. Now, I'm going to teach you components. This components belongs to the Power BI desktop. Okay, so let me write. The first one here is Power Query. What is Power Query? Power Query is known as your ETL tool, which means extract, transform, and load. What it is? ETL tool, which means extract, transform, and load, which is basically used to do your transformations, cleaning part. Okay, and here we are going to use a M language. Okay, then next component is Power View, which is mostly used for your data modeling. This is mostly used for data modeling. And here we are going to use for, we all know what is data modeling, and here we are going to use a language called DAX. The full form of DAX is data analysis expression. Means at this stage we build a model, and at this stage we are also going to give a solutions to the business problem. Okay, we build a model and we are also going to give a solutions to the business problem. Okay, then you have here, sorry, this is known as Power Pivot, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, Power Pivot. Then comes your Power View, which is mostly useful for your simple thing, visualization purpose. Okay, means anything you're trying to put in charts or graphs. Okay, uh, simply you're trying to put in a pictorial, your output in your pictorial representation is known as your Power View. Then finally, you have the next interface here, Power BI services. So this Power BI services is a cloud platform which is useful for sharing the output. I say it's a cloud one which is useful to for sharing and sharing and collaboration purpose related to your dashboards and reports. Okay, one more time I would like to explain. So let me go and collect. You have 6 steps. 6 steps you're going to connect with this Power BI components. The first thing, which is you can collect the data with the help of Power Query, and you can also transform the data with the help of a component called Power Query. Next, data modeling, you will be building at this page, Power Pivot. And here using the DAX, you are going to give output to for a analyzing stage. Then you're going to perform visualizations, visuals, let it be your pie chart, donut chart, waterfall chart, line chart, whatever the chart at your Power View stage. Then finally, you have a publishing, which is known as your Power BI services. Here we are going to perform our real time. How can we share our, once the dashboard is built, how can we share it to the end user? How can we build a dashboard separately in a Power BI services? We are going to talk about workspaces, gateways, many more things, applications and everything which is related to the real time at this level, Power BI services. So this Power BI all this, no, Power Query, Power Pivot, and Power View, all these three things belongs to Power BI desktop, and this Power BI services is the next interface. So two interfaces, three components in Power BI desktop, which is connecting to our real-time data analysis. Am I clear now? Am I clear, everyone? Abdul, Abinash, Alekia, Anvesh, Ahmad, Tiwari, everyone. Am I clear, everyone? Yes? Yes, yes. Okay, very good. Huh. So can we get into syllabus now? Because, whenever I say in Power BI something like, bookmarks, navigation, you don't understand what it is, right? Now, when you learn this into different parts, different components, we can go and connect it to our syllabus. Okay, let me go back to the syllabus. Okay. Yes, here you go. So we go with the introduction and installation of it. Okay, like no, we are understanding how the installation will happen and what are the prerequisites, and we also understand the difference between Power BI desktop and Power Query, and also the difference between Power BI services, something like that. After that, we are going to learn in initial days. First, we are going to start off with our Power Query. Okay, so in Power Query, this is what you can see. This is a Power Query, and this is also Power Query. Okay, and apart from this, you have something more. Okay, so in Power Query, how do you get data? You perform your split to delimiter, add columns, append queries, merge queries, and then your how can you do your introduction to filters, types of filters, conditional column, custom column, invoke function, parameters. We also perform web scraping, pivot, unpivot, many more things, which is more than what written here. Okay, like that, we take Power Query up to a week again, more than a week sometimes. Okay, so once we complete with Power Query, then we get into a visualization. In visualization, there are a lot many things to do like this. How do we build a dashboard using, play access, many, all visuals. Okay, all visuals. Then again, you see, using hierarchy, Q&A, understanding the AI in Power BI, and all this basic charts, column chart, line chart, and something, dynamic x-axis, dynamic xy-axis. I will be showing you in further sessions in practicals how it looks like. So all this we are going to learn in a visualization part. See, even your custom visuals here. Okay, then again we'll get into DAX. What we are going to do, then again we are getting into DAX. So here you can see these are the DAX. So in DAX we are going to cover close to 100 plus formulas. 100 plus formulas we are going to cover. So I think Power BI is open. Okay. See here DAX. So under DAX, I have divided, 4 segments like, calculate column, measures, tables, and quick measures. And again, I have divided them further into like this aggregation DAX, like which deals with sum, average, minimum, count, like that formulas. Then text DAX, which is used for your data cleaning purpose, and time intelligence DAX. Maybe you guys are new to this word. So here we use same period last year, parallel period, YTD, QTD, data diff, all this kind of time intelligence DAX. Then your dates and time, year, month, day, quarter, and so many. Then your filter or lookup DAX, like, related, lookup, all those kinds of DAX we are looking into it. So in lookups, different kind of lookups, how do I shown in Excel, like that we are going to combine, we are going to learn here. Then your logical DAX, like if error case, and or decision making kind of DAX. Then your table DAX, like calculate table, summarize, filter, all those kind of formulas will come under this. So like that, first we are going to understand what is a column, measure, table, and then we are going to understand different sections. In different sections, formulas, and why are we going to use that particular DAX. Okay, and this will really take some good time, and it plays a very major role, and it is the most important part of the Power BI, and I can say it's a technical part of the Power BI. Okay, and once we are done with this, so you guys can see in visualizations also, this many visualizations are there. You can see toggle, like something, if I click on it, it will take another visual here. Okay, if I click on it, it is taking another visual. Like this, different concepts I'm going to teach you. Dynamic x-axis. Now see, within this space, if I click on country, it is showing profit by country. Okay, profit by discount band, profit by product, profit by segment. So within this much visual, we are going to see 1, 2, 3, 4 visual. Here, y-axis is being constant, and remaining things are being dynamic. So here you can get the difference between dynamic and static. So like that, you have dynamic xy axis also. So many things we are going to teach you like this. Okay, bar and column chat, 100% stacked, line chat, area chat, many chats are there. So see here, I can show you um, a custom tooltip, chat over the chat. See, chat over the chat. Like there's many dynamic. I can promise you 3 to 4 years experience. So this is a custom tooltip. This is a manual tooltip. Difference between them. How can you arrange the tooltip? So how can you convert this? So all this, scatter plot in scatter plot. How do you use your play axis? So matrix. How can you read out the matrix? Table, KPI, toggle, and everything. So most of them I have shown you very quickly actually because lack of time. So like this, we are going to learn many things. Okay. Yeah. Your combo chat. Beautiful chats were discussing, and pie and donut chat, within donut chat, how this card has been placed, like that, beautiful things we are going to learn. So I can't show you everything in one day. Okay, so that's about your visualization. After that, a DAX also, I have explained you DAX and visualization. Then we'll get into Power BI services. How do you actually build your applications within one application and workspace? Like within one workspace, how every colleague is going to collaborate with each other. So like that we are going to learn. Okay, so guys, I know I'm supposed to cover entire syllabus, but it really didn't happen. Tomorrow I'm going to teach you SQL. Means it's just a walkthrough, and I'm going to take a walkthrough of Python. This taking a walkthrough of Python will hardly take Python and SQL will hardly take 10 minutes. Okay, but after that, what I'm going to today we learned something about what we learned. We learned something about your Power BI components, right? Power BI components we have learned little bit syllabus. What we covered is only Excel we covered, and we covered Power BI. Remaining one will go easy understanding. So tomorrow, this is a day two, right? We covered it today. So tomorrow we are going to cover in day 3 is the remaining syllabus, like whatever is there. After that, I'm going to cover what is SQL, difference between SQL and MySQL. Then after that, we are going to learn SQL commands. So one good topic I'm going to cover so that you will understand way of teaching, because till now I'm just taking demo and I'm just taking a syllabus, but you guys have not seen my style. So this is a basically theory. You guys should also understand how I'm going to teach the theory. Day 4 I might put a practical. So you have SQL commands, I'm going to teach you, and also SQL background mechanism. Background mechanism I'm going to teach. Okay. So this is what we are going to teach you. Okay, tomorrow session. And now, any doubts, please go ahead and ask. Okay. Please go ahead and ask if you guys have any doubts. After day 4, also I'm interested to take day 4 also, guys, so that you'll get more options to understand. Maybe I'll go with the practicals of Excel, because we are starting off our sessions with Excel only, advanced Excel, day 4. But day 4, my plan is to keep it on a Saturday. Please everyone do attend. So this 4 sessions would be free. Okay. Okay. Practicals. I'll make you do practice as well. How I'm going to, I'll share you file and I'll make you do practice. From again Monday onwards, we are going to start off the batch. Okay. These 4 sessions are free. After these 4 sessions, you can decide. Okay. Yes. Ask your doubts now. Yes.
Ma'am,
Mhm.
ma'am, I have experienced the data quality analyst for 3 years. Means I am doing in my job like remove duplicates and enter the missing values like that. This is over of my 3 years work, and we are using only Excel. And they
Mhm.
give designation of data quality analyst. After this course, what will my role, ma'am?
Okay.
Can I get a job after this course?
How many years of experience do you have?
3 years.
Very good. You are supposed to say this 3 years you're working on Power BI along with Excel and SQL. So I'm going to build your resume in a such a way, same company, you can see if it is showing data quality analyst also, no problem. They are not going to look into in-depth designation. But because in yesterday's session, I said I'm going to cover 3 projects, right? 3 projects. So you can use any of the 1 or 2 projects, like what did I said, e-commerce and retail, or else I can give you one more idea. Which domain you're working right now, Venkatesh?
Procurement, ma'am. Procurement,
Huh.
account
You can say
payables.
your project is procurement and you technically worked using these tools. So I'll help you out how to build your resume. You just have to tell me like what are the content will be there in procurement. Let's go and build your resume such a way 3 years of experience you have there and perfectly you will get hired, because you are keeping a genuine experience, right? It's a genuine experience, but you're changing the tool, and whatever I teach here, you should portray this is what you did. And trust me, not today, yesterday itself, I said, I am going to give you 3 years of experience knowledge for sure, where you can handle your experience as well. Because nowadays, it's not, this is for everyone, for a fresher, for also an experienced candidate, and for the people who is especially switching their careers from non-IT to IT. Okay, so Venkatesh, you don't have to worry. I will be taking care on completion of the course. Okay.
Ma'am, is this my previous resignation is suitable for this role, for this
Yes, it is
job, data
suitable.
analyst?
You said data quality analyst, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
It's a perfect suitable. You don't have to think about it. It is suitable.
Yeah, but I not have skill in Power BI and
I know.
SQL.
I know
I
that is why
know.
you're joining here. Trust me, once you join this course, you first thing gain is confidence. You have to practice along with me, that is in your hands, but first thing you will gain is confidence. You can actually put your experience and get a job, Venkatesh. This is what
So, yeah, you
for
are
hard
taking
work,
classes on
definitely.
Saturday.
Sorry?
Class timings and class days and
Yeah,
timings.
10:30 to
Monday to Friday
11:30.
or Monday to Saturday?
Monday to Friday. 10:30 to
Friday.
11:30, Monday to Friday. Yes. Okay.
And do you provide any placement or assistance?
Obviously, no, we are there for that. We will be providing you placement assistance. We will be also helping you to, crack your first, we arrange the mock interview so that it will help you to crack your real-time interviews. Yesterday, I was discussing about the entire learning process flow. Definitely, we are going to um do it. 1 second. Because I believe you are absent yesterday. 1 second.
Yes, yes.
But I believe you gone through the recordings, right? So see, first we are going to cover the subject, assignments, individually you're doing, projects, as I promised the 3 projects. Then I will help you in building a resume and I'll give you a perfect interview questions. I know what, because I take interviews. So I know what kind of a questions are interviews will be coming, and then mock interviews. As I said, 48 hours before intimation is required, because mock interview I am not taking. If I am only trainer, I am only giving you a resume building interview questions, fine. But if I am only behaving like a interviewer, you will not feel that. So we are arranging someone else for this. Only for this, some other person will come for mock interview. And then your placement assistance. Okay? Clear? Venkatesh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Anything else? Abhinash, Alikya, Anvesh, Ahmad, Venkatesh is done. Rahman. Any doubts? All good. Okay. So, guys, you have 2 more free sessions tomorrow and even Saturday. I believe everyone okay to attend Saturday session also. Correct? Yeah. And then you do your enrollments by Monday once you're okay with it. Okay, everyone? Rahman, Abhinash, Alikya, Anvesh, Ahmad, Tiwari, Venkatesh. Okay. Tomorrow demo time is also 9:30 to 10:30. Saturday is also same thing. From Monday, I'm going to change the timings. Okay? Is that okay, Ahmad? Yeah. So Monday onwards, our sessions will get started 10:30 to 11:30. Yeah. Okay. Shall we wind up then, everyone? Rahman, Abhinash, Alikya, Anvesh, Ahmad, Tiwari, Venkatesh. Shall we wind up? Okay. Great then. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you, Abhinash. Bye, everyone.